XR? There was something? Exactly, the 165 horsepower F1000XR from BMW, which looks like an adventure bike, but is similar to the Ducati Multistrada, a superbike in disguise. Is the new F900XR hanging out of the window just as far? The test clears it up. The new middle class from BMW is to connect fans with the brand again after the Bavarians have been comparatively inactive for a long time. To do this, the developers took the engine of the F850GS built in China, drilled the two-cylinder inline engine to 895 cubic meters, and thus achieved 105 horsepower. Optionally, in advance, it is available with only 95 horsepower, which can be throttled to A2 compatible 46 horsepower in the second round. The full fat level of the 900 is here for the test, and you can briefly review the technical data. Sure, the 105 PS generate a certain anticipation at the weight of 220 kilos. But for everyday life it could be more important that between 4,500 and 8,500 tours there are always at least 87 Nm available. Another unique feature of the BMW is another feature, and we don't mean the ultra-cooled gold that the test machine wears, namely its immense variability in seat height. Are you rather small or particularly long? No problem, in normal cases the standard 825mm seat height can be adjusted between 775 and 870mm thanks to optional benches. Still too high? Still no problem. BMW offers an additional lowering. You can't write a test about a BMW without going into the cost. Quality has its price, of course. Naked, the F900XR costs €11,400, which is okay. Most BMW buyers prefer fully equipped machines, which BMW likes to summarize in packages. In the case of the XR there are 4 of them and so equipped for €15,025 in the dealer's yard. Which certainly represents the northernmost limit of the middle class in terms of price. More on the extras, but one fact is particularly surprising. The BMW F900XR has a technically almost identical frame, chassis, engine sister model, the naked bike F900R. And that stands for dealers from €8,800. €2,600 surcharge for another cladding of the same technology. The basic equipment of the F900XR is not quite as sparse as it used to be. The easily readable TFT display is standard, for example. Cornering light too, there are 2 driving modes free of charge. It is annoying that extra things have to be paid for safety-related things. These include upgrading the ABS to cornering ABS or the dynamic traction control DTC, which works with gyro sensors and therefore includes the bank, yaw and pitch rate in the calculation.
Drei, zwei, eins. Jawohl! 1, los geht's. Jo.
Enough theory, let's go. Thanks to the adaptable seat height and the comfortable seat, the first contact is positive. The sitting position is also pleasantly upright, a little sporty, but not too much. The knee angle also fits. In principle, the operation is also very catchy and logical with the easy-to-understand switches. Only, if you have distributed many crosses in the surcharge list, you have to set a lot. A complete explanation would go beyond the scope of this, but it can be assured that after a short period of familiarization, the BMW system will work well. Press the button, start the engine and off you go. And how, of course, 105 horsepower used to have purebred racing bikes. Today we find it appropriate in the middle class. To sum up, the BMW is really making progress. Up to the limiter at 9,000 it is a cheer and a demonstration of the joy of turning. The revision really did the engine good. Honestly, no one needs more steam. At 220 kilos, the BMW F900XR is still light enough not to have to go through the corners. So it swings in, you swing yourself in the same rhythm. Thanks to the suitcase set, subject to a surcharge, good wind protection and comfortable undercarriage, it is so suitable for travel that you actually want to go straight away. The electronic suspension, which is also subject to a surcharge, only affects the rear axle. Nothing is adjustable at the front, not even manually. But that does not matter, since the setup is fundamentally very good. The rear adjustment is sufficient for loading and ride modes. It's no surprise that the Brembo stoppers also work perfectly. Normally easy to use and dose, they can be different in an emergency and bite hard. Road tires, which are noticeably better on asphalt than enduro tires, play their part in their good performance. Compliments to BMW that the XR doesn't pretend when it comes to travel enduro, which it is not. It sees no country in the field. All in all, the all-in-one adventure is a success. She comes around the corner with this confident, inspiring attitude that does not subside even with closer acquaintance. You just have to want to be able to afford them and, above all, be able to. If this is the case, it is at the top of the middle class.